evening, my name's Alexander.
I'm Mark Palmer.
And you're watching Dissecting Vikings.
That's just why you fail.
That's just why you fail. So I think it's fair to say that you, Jasper, and I, halfway through the season, became disenfranchised and just kind of bailed out with the idea that the tedious, drawn-out death of Lagertha. What was her funeral, episode 7? Her funeral was the entirety of episode 7. So then, yeah, when we got to episode 8 and 9...
It was a good episode, but I still was lingering from that, and I was just ugh.
Same with episode 9. I sat down with Jasper to review episode 9, and he hadn't seen 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, so we had to watch all of that.
Poor bastard. I rewatched bloody episode 7 and 8 with Chrissy, and I was just like, oh my fucking lord. I put it on my break from work. I'm like, if I fall asleep in this episode, it's okay.
Yeah, so I sat down with Jasper after all we'd been through, and Lagertha was still alive, and I'm like, I can't do this. Not again. So yeah, basically we didn't watch Vikings. We sat down, and our review was us shit talking basically.
Yeah.
For 36 minutes. So we didn't review episode 9. But I have to say, I actually enjoyed episode 10.
Yeah, yes, I did a majority of it.
Yeah.
I have a few nitpicks.
Yeah, no, it wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I enjoyed it.
Episode 8 was actually pretty good too.
Yeah, I was still I was so checked out by that point. I'm like, the funeral. But yeah, so basically...
but episode 9, not episode 8. Episode 9 was...
Yeah, episode 9, I don't know, I didn't even...
To me, I watched them together, so it was one episode, so I'm not going to be able to differentiate.
It always works a lot better. I go back and watch our reviews for the previous season, and we talk about some storylines dragging and stuff. But it's because we take one episode and we analyse it and we dwell on it.
Instead of watching the whole season.
Yeah, when you watch it all through, it'll flow better.
When you used to do with Jasper?
Yes. So maybe this episode will flow better when I watch it as one whole thing.
I'm not gonna rewatch the whole season. I'm gonna wait until the next season's coming out and just watch it from the very start. Because I realised I didn't even watch the last season. I haven't watched this consecutively either. So I feel like I'm very kind of withdrawn from what's actually happening.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll hit you up 5-6 weeks before the last half of the last season ends, so we'll watch it all through from the beginning, and it'll be awesome.
It'll be fantastic.
I look forward to it. I do actually like this show.
Actually, I think the whole reason I liked episode 8 was for that 30 seconds. It throws that flashback of Ragnar,
and you're like, oh my god.
It made me want to watch the first 4 seasons again.
Yeah,
just seeing the emotion when Bjorn decides he's going, and
even if you check out after the Ragnar thing, which is fair enough. That first 4 seasons is fucking amazing.
Yeah, and also when they raid England was fucking pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You know, that shit was fucking sick. Anyway, we're not reviewing the early seasons of the Vikings.
This episode. Let me see what I got in my notes. Yeah, so they go into a lot of the strategy in this. You see Bjorny and Harald with the map planning out what's going to happen. You see Ivar and Oleg and the little boy planning out what's going to happen. Why are you laughing?
That moment where Harold's all like, oh, you're spreading our forces too thin. This is not going to work. He's like, what's your plan? And Harold's like...
and he's like, I know my brother, I know what you'll do. And Harold's like, yeah, it's fair enough.
He's like, nothing. I just wanted to undermine you because we're clearly arguing about
it. It makes absolute sense. He knows Ivar. He's grown up with him his whole fucking life. So yeah, they spent a lot of time on the strategy in the battle, which I like. But I had assumed that this battle would have been more drawn out. I would have liked it for the whole Lagertha thing to be gone, and the last 3 episodes be
even
the battle
the
back
last
and
2
forth.
episodes.
Yeah, remember the raid of Paris wasn't a battle.
It was pretty much a season.
Yeah, they went in, they attempted, they failed. They went in, they attempted, failed again. They got knocked back. They did the bridge thing. Floki burned down. Floki went crazy. Ragnar got christened, he pretended to die, he went in the coffin, he jumped out. Like, that was a big thing.
Season.
Yeah. This built this up, and I thought, next season was going to be this. But it all completed this episode.
Yeah, I'm
It's like, well, we did it, we beat the Scandinavians.
Scandinavians. What the fuck's going to happen in the next season? You know what I mean?
Well, have you seen the trailer for...
No, not yet.
We should go and watch that and then come back and talk about it once we talk about this episode.
I agree.
Because I have high hopes.
Excuse me. I did like very much how on both sides there was a whole lot of tension, like between Ivar and Oleg. And on the other side between Harald and Harald. You know,
they got interesting things playing out now. I mean, they've been kind of setting them up for a while. But like the Ivar backstabbing old fucking Oleg. And the Freydis thing they still haven't explained.
That was interesting. She totally wanted to fuck it. Was that actually happened, eh?
Yeah, and Vitsa doesn't see Freydis, but Ivar does. But
I don't know what she actually fucking looks like.
I don't know, because Oleg and whatever her name
knows that she...
Yeah, they're playing into this.
And Vitsok's not high anymore. In fact, I really like where Vitsok's gone. There was like this weird moment where Vitsok's the crazy one.
Yeah.
Ivar, you know? But he's confident. And he's embracing how he killed Lagertha.
Well, he's actually had an arc this season, which it all culminated in just like a random act of drug-addled murder, with like him killing Lagertha.
Yeah, and getting exiled.
But that just like that random death gave him the confidence to be like, okay, I'm gonna do something now. My destiny has always been with Ivar. So okay.
It's like oh, he had all this shit about I need to kill Ivar. Do you think he's not planning to still kill Ivar? Sure.
I don't think so. They don't seem to be setting them up. He seems to be like, we're cool now.
Yeah, no, Ivar's calmed down so much.
Oh, the last season he was fucking mad. With the face paint, with burning people.
No, but I mean this season.
Yeah.
Like he's had an epiphany since he like got like exiled where there's nothing, and now he's calm. Although you're crazy still there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's just biding his time.
Yeah.
But now he's gonna have Vitsok and him being fucking crazy.
Yeah. And there's this whole thing with the Freydis clone going on where she's like, I'm on your side. Because Ivar freed the other brother, she's like, I'm with him. I'm like,
Did you honestly think I love Oleg and shit?
And you're like, I don't know.
One thing I did like is during the battle, I'm jumping a bit here, but one thing I've always loved, which I never got much of, is Vitsok's fighting style. It's like this fucking dancing where he's like got his arms like back, he kills constant. He did that, and it's just like for one fucking shot. That's fucking.
Hey, you're right. He does have his own like specific.
I used to love watching him fight.
Yeah, like he hasn't fought for ages,
and he still can.
yeah. Well, he's sobered up now. He's all G.
Yeah, he's still got the fucking crazy red. No, that faded.
I think they're fading slowly. So Jasper's main criticism of this half season was none of the characters were really actively taking charge in their progression through the narrative. It was all just kind of stagnating. Bjorny, shit was going bad for him. He wasn't doing anything for so long. The only thing that was really happening was the Mud People and Lagertha, which nobody cared. Everyone was aggravated.
You're saying everybody, this is just us though, isn't it? Like,
just us.
I have not read anyone else's opinions on this.
I don't know, maybe people loved it.
We speak for the people.
Maybe people thought there should have been 2 episodes for that film.
Even Chris was like, oh for fuck's sake.
So yeah, basically...
I mean, to be fair though, if it's like, it may have seemed like, until now it did seem like it was stagnating, but he needed to go through that shit to get to where
so it is actively, in the last 3 episodes of the season, it is actively, events are transpiring now. So Harald just raped the whole second wife.
About that, yeah.
Speaking of people just taking charge and making decisions and getting things done, he just, like, Harald has always been like, they're all grey area characters. Like, you see Ragnar as the good guy, but if you go back to season like 1 and 2, he like slaughters women and children and stuff. He saves that kid. It's the scene where he saves that kid, but he cheats on Lagertha, and they're Vikings, you know?
Yeah.
Harold's a Viking. So
he shows it.
Yeah, he's like completely obsessed with jealousy over Bjorn. He thinks everything's going right for Bjorn, which is funny because nothing is going.
But from his perspective.
Yeah. He sees, well, what's happening?
He wouldn't even know Lagertha's dead.
No, or his son probably. I mean, he knows that he took the kingship off of him. So yeah, he sees Bjorn with his 2 wives, and he's like, oh, he's got 2 wives, he's doing better than me. But no, Bjorn's like fractured his love life and fucked it up.
All this like,
chaos. So yeah, he just takes her and rapes her. I mean, I really have to tip my hat to a show in 2020 that shows a rape scene. They kind of like, it got all politically correct and SJWE, and it's like, they don't show rape scenes anymore. So I'm not saying I like or encourage rape, but...
You like the fact they're pushing the boundaries.
Yeah, like they just showed one of the main characters do something like dark and reprehensible. Just because he was jealous of Bjorn.
I do find it funny though, the way even though now he's like king of all Norway, he still can't get a girl.
That's funny. You think like when you're successful and on top of the government's hard, you're doing well, you're happy.
I'm sure there would be... But he does say that one line.
He could get anybody, he's the king. Or he could get somebody, he's the king.
He has a habit of wanting people who don't want him.
Yeah, forbidden fruit is more sweet.
I think he did say that, didn't he?
He did.
I think, I did like the way he's like, this is nothing of how I envisioned it. You know?
Yeah.
It's like
the kingship.
Yeah, you just thought it was going to be a bunch of parties and shit. Like, oh, now I actually have to do my job.
Well, yeah, like listening to a lot of podcasts, you hear like deep insights into these successful people with these massive careers and families and everything. And yeah, they're just like us, man. They're just like panic and scared and underwhelmed and confused and depressed. It's just... Even when you get on top, like Robin Williams, Elvis, Michael Jackson, it's like life is still fucking hard and crazy.
Yeah, there's always something else that's fucking.
So none of King Harold's problems have been solved by him being king now.
Yeah,
maybe
it's
one.
just gotten more complicated. He's still, even though he's king, he still is like feels this big next to Bjorn. Bjorn has fame though, you know.
Yeah.
He's got the entirety of Norway backing him, and he feels this small because of Bjorn.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's been living under the long shadow of Ragnar since his inception as a character.
He decided to though.
Yeah, well, yeah, he actively came out and said, I don't want to be the king. Remember, like, the first episode was introduced?
I always thought they were going to fight. Like...
I thought you were going to say, fuck. Really, Mark?
No, I always thought they were going to fight, by the way he was talking about taking his kingship and all that sort
Funny thing is, by the time Harold had rocked up, Ragnar had pretty much checked out. He'd become king and gone to England, discovered these new lands, conquered Paris, and then by the time Harold rocked up, he was doing drugs with the Asian bitch. And then after that, he bailed.
Yeah, completely.
Harold's like, the great King Ragnar, and he's like, nah.
Well, hey, he should have taken note, like, I'm going to become king and I'll be fine.
Yeah. That's when she started doing drugs.
Yeah, well, why not? Fucking get drunk, do drugs and just...
I mean, it worked out for Vitso. Yeah. It's fun
worked
Sunday
so
night.
well for Vitso.
That's true.
A lot of my life I've fought against my fate, but now I'm resigned.
Resigned? To what?
I've committed myself to the destructive element.
So unlike that scene with Torvi and whatever Bjorn's son's name was, where she goes to the grave and she says something. I don't even know his name. Unlike that scene, the scene with Gunhild, Princess Fiona, She-Shrek.
Oh,
Bjorny's sister,
She-Shrek, right?
the she-bear. The scene with her.
The she-bear.
The she-bear.
She-Shrek wasn't bad enough. It had to be she-bear.
She's a bear.
Yeah.
Beautiful woman, as Jasper often says.
Does he?
Yeah, he's attracted to manly women.
So is Bjorny, apparently.
Apparently. I mean, she's not unattractive.
No, she's pretty.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Very butch.
She's very butch.
Like, I would be like...
I mean, you see her against Bjorn, so, oh, she's a big bitch. Against us, she'd be like...
Yeah, but even Bjorn's so fucking massive.
Yeah.
You know,
she'd be like... Jasper would be like, yeah, hit me. Jasper. So yeah, the scene with her and her child, burying a child, I thought was quite touching, and it hit home.
It made me so upset. Like,
it showed the little tiny bundle. It just was so little. I'm like, oh, and her acting was great.
Fucking did it to herself. Like,
yeah, she was working really hard.
That guy, Eric or whatever, was that Eric the Red? No, he died. It couldn't be.
No, I think he's going to be in the Netflix series.
Yeah, like the spin-off or whatever.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. Like, so I said to Christian, like, I bet you he's a spin-off character. They're just integrating.
I think so. We'll find out.
But yeah, he was legit like, oh, don't.
You're
what are you
pregnant.
doing? Stop.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people doing this. She's
So-
like, and then she's still surprised. It's like when Lagertha went off. Although I did love the way when Ragnar was talking to, on his way to his death, talking to the seer, and he was all like with Lagertha, you told her she would no longer bear a child, so she went and she did not care about her pregnancy. If she had listened to you, she may have been a mother again. It's just like,
It's that idea of, when the seer tells you your fate, you make that happen because you think it's going to happen because you believe in all these prophecies and things. But Ragnar was like, no. Look at me, I made my own life.
He had lost his faith in the old gods.
Yeah.
He wanted to be Christian, but he didn't want to betray his people.
Yeah.
You know, because of Athelstan and stuff. I just, and it just made it really cool when Ivar was talking about, like, Bjorn had no idea he wanted to be Christian, you know? That side of him he never saw.
Yeah. That is true. So that scene was touching, is basically what I was trying to say.
Yeah, it was.
Sov nú. En ég býð þér litla stund. Svo þú sért ekki einsamall.
So I've always been like an acid-tripped stoner hippie that loves David Lynch and Pink Floyd and all stuff. So I've always really liked the surrealistic elements of Vikings. I think Jasper has not really gotten into them, but I just don't think he's been high enough while he's been watching it. So the sequence with Ivar and Bjorn talking to each other.
Oh yeah, see, I wouldn't wanted to talk about this whole movie, but I haven't wanted to bring it up.
Well, we're here now.
Yeah, that's what
we've made it.
Reference when I was saying about not knowing about like Ragnar's Christianity that I did.
Yeah.
It's like, you betray our people, you betray our father.
Yeah, it's like.
Exactly. It's completely. I assumed when I first watched it, before I finished, obviously, that they were sitting there talking after the battle on the beach, but it was completely hypothetical. Like,
it was just like this weird surrealistic vision which enabled us to get these insights and like analysis of these characters and whether. Which is interesting because like. You do, that emotional beat adds a lot to the battle, but there's no way to write it into the narrative. So what other show would the writers be like, magic mushrooms? Or what, it's just like a weird surrealistic element that I really enjoy.
That was easily the best part of the episode.
Yeah.
No question. And it spanned the whole episode.
Yeah, and Bjorn is like, it's me. I've done my thing. And I was like, no, the gods have fucking turned their backs on you. And in retrospect,
they fucking
this entire season has been the gods turning their back on Bjorn and him losing everything.
Yeah, exactly.
The kingship, Lagertha, his son, his relationship, his other son. He lost 2 sons.
Yeah, and it's straight up like, and he's like, I will defeat you. And he's like, no.
Yeah, we have the numbers.
You will not.
Yeah.
Like, you believe me, trust me. You're fucked.
Yeah, and then Bjorn talks about Ivar betraying Ragnar, and Ivar says the thing again. No. When he took me to England, he might have asked everyone else, but when he took me, he said I'm the one.
And it did seem that way.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like, oh fuck it, I'll take Ivar.
And based on what's happened now and what I think is going to happen in the last 10 episodes, it is Ivar. Ivar is the one. Bjorn is gone now. Spoilers.
Oh yeah, because he's totally not a Swedish king.
History was thrown to the wayside, just like Hitler and Inglourious Basterds.
I still thought they were going to somehow work that in.
I don't know whether Michael Hurst knew that he only had 20 episodes, or whether he'd already written them, they're already in stone, and then he was told that's it.
Yeah.
Viewing these 10 episodes that we just watched now, I don't think he knew they were going to be the last 10, but maybe the next 10, he was more aware of that. Because the actor actually, I watched an interview with the actor, and the actor wanted out.
Bjorn.
Yeah, Alexander Ludwig. So he's been in the show
the whole pretty much since season 2, right? End season 1.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's literally 10 episodes left. You know, do one more, finish the season, and then
I mean, and he said when he started it 10 episode seasons, and it was 6 months out of the year, and now they're 20 episode seasons, so it's 11 months out of the year. 11 months out of the year he's filming Vikings. So you might say just another season, that's a year. Imagine being at a job you hate and staying there for another year.
Well, it's another 6 months because he's already filmed half of it.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, he just wanted out.
I get it.
And the writer wrote him out. So I like the imagery,
was
once again,
Ivar killing him, which
Yeah.
technically it was.
it cuts to the empty beach and all that stuff. The visuals and the contrast and all that. It was beautiful. But they'd already shown Ivar like sail away and climb up a fucking mountain and shit. Like he wasn't there, he wasn't on the beach. And they just kind of like blip.
It was complete. No, he wasn't there though. It was completely. He didn't kill him. It was some random, obviously, who was fighting him.
They just showed it as Ivar.
It was what, metaphorical for the fact that it was Ivar's the reason Bjorn died, because if Ivar didn't rock up in Rus or whatever, he never would have thought, let's fucking fight Scandinavia.
And Ivar has like orchestrated the battle plans and
he's got plans beyond it.
Yeah, so that wasn't actually Ivar, that was just symbolism, if you will. And yeah, so this is how Bjorn's story ends.
I wasn't expecting it.
No, and it was actually an effective death. One, because you care about the character, and two, because it was unexpected. Unlike the long, drawn-out, tedious death of Lagertha that was set up.
Okay, look, the
5 episodes.
The first episode of the next season has to be an entire funeral for Bjorn. Wait, he's not a woman. Never mind.
Nah, we can only have 40-minute.
You can just throw him into a pit of snakes. That'll be
just
it.
Just have like Vitsa go. Bjorn was a good man.
I was expecting Rollo. Honestly.
Do you reckon in the last 10?
Well, there was a thing where he goes, if you ever need me again, maybe to take Oleg or whatever.
They did set it up, but maybe the writer just ran out of time.
Yeah.
Do you reckon Floki in the next 10 episodes?
Floki, I mean, I know he didn't see his body, but he's fucking dead, man. I mean,
I hope Rollo and Floki are in the last 10.
What's with the fucking apples thing?
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god! Holy shit! I just remembered Uber. His fucking acting in this episode is phenomenal. Like the scene where I was like, yeah, you used to be Christian, man. Like, I was just like, oh man, thank you so much for helping me save my son. They were Christian prayers.
Yeah.
You know?
And we'll go and watch the trailer for episode 11. And what Uber's doing is amazing. I love Uber. Uber's such a great character, but he hasn't had anything to do for this half season.
That's just half season. He's been in charge of Kattegat, and he has done a good job. It wasn't one of the major prime things, but whenever he was taking charge, he had this aura around him, you know?
And last season he did a lot more.
It was like, go find my brother. Like, when you know, I just...
And he's doing a thing now. He's going on an adventure. They're doing something with the character.
Is it Greenland or Iceland? Greenland, right? So it's Iceland.
Yeah. Greenland is ice. Iceland is green.
Yeah, so he's in Greenland or whatever, but that's the thing. Floki's started that whole thing to get away from the Viking ways, and he comes straight up and says, you're Christian, we're Viking, you know what I mean?
Well, that whole Loki's image of it fucking melted and died and exploded.
But if he had known...
Yeah.
Floki's idea. But I had to put a...
He
fucking nailed it, man.
I love Uber. Hopefully they do something more in the next season. The next half season.
Yeah.
I'll see if I have anything more, then we'll go watch that trailer and be right back. So yeah, basically in conclusion, the last 3 episodes were good, but episodes 8 and 9 I was kind of checked out. So I wasn't really focusing or like caring that much. Like last review of Jasper, we didn't even watch it or review it. But I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. And
what the fuck did you guys talk about then?
We talked about Vikings briefly, and then about like life and purpose and trying to find yourself in this confusing, fucked up world.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
And this idea of maybe starting a video series where we don't talk about sci-fi and we just talk about life. Maybe.
Not for it.
Maybe. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I liked this episode.
Yeah,
I thought it was a good conclusion.
Oh wait, what about Harold's? Was it his death?
I don't think so.
Old mate just picks up his crown and runs away.
Yeah, in the school.
I assumed he was going to put it on his head and be like, no, you are the king, you know what I mean? But he just takes it.
I guess he's going to do something next half season.
Yeah, but I mean, it'd be pretty pathetic if that was his death.
No, Harold's doing stuff next season.
Surely.
Next half season.
Surely.
Alright, let's go. What's your thing? We're back. So, there are 3 main things.
You can wait till I fucking sit down.
We're back.
Back in the
There are three main things I want to talk about. They do this like Bjorny fake out death thing where they're like, hey, he's back. They show a person holding Bjorny's sword, and then Dissecting is like, I told you, Ivar, you cannot kill him. And then I was like, it's impossible, but he is dead.
Yeah, but there's no way him saying, I told you, Ivar, you cannot kill him, and that's impossible is in the same fucking scene. I feel like those are two completely different
and they're
scenes.
just manipulating the audience, and it's something else. It's like Harald, I think it's Harald with this. It's somebody, it's Harald with the Skogamo. Bjorny's not back, the actor said that he's done, and the creator said he's done. And he's shaved his hair too.
But
although he might have already shaved. I don't know, I think it's a fake out revival.
Yeah. I mean, revival. He didn't really die. He stopped moving. Like, I assume
we didn't see him die, but it was the episode was like Bjorny's dead. Bjorny, mate. And
I told you, Ivar, you can't kill him. It's impossible.
King Alfred. We've been talking about this whole season. I guess they're not doing the King Alfred thing. They've been setting the King Alfred thing up since season 4, part B. And they're doing the King Alfred thing.
Yeah.
The Russia thing is over, it's done. It was like a 1 episode wrap up, and then the next 5 or 10
still gonna have
episodes.
that army under him, right? Because you'll have old mate kid. Well, he's still got to solve Oleg.
Yeah, but I mean, he's got Oleg's
That'll happen in the first
army.
couple of episodes.
He could still like just be like, hey, Oleg, let's go fight King.
Dissecting had some hardcore armor going. Like,
yeah, he
shit,
did.
like fucking armor, you know? Because you know that explains it perfectly.
But I mean, yeah, they've got 10 hours to set up the Ivar vs King Alfred battle and then conclude it, which is heaps of time. It's like 3 feature films.
Well, considering how much they can fit into the season if it's not like this season.
If it's not 7 episodes of Lagatha's death.
No, oh my god, maybe Vitzok was saying, Ivar, you cannot kill him. Lagatha.
It is impossible! Oh, no! Could you imagine if she come back?
Fighting alongside Alfred.
No! And King
She kills Ivar, she kills Vitzok, and she is like
the god emperor queen.
Yeah,
she ascends to the highest power within all Viking culture.
Golden age of the Vikings is over.
And the third thing I wanted to talk about is Uber. You show him in North America with Native American Indians and teepees. Like I said, they're giving Uber a storyline where he's for his character.
I knew that something like that was coming because of the.
They set it up this whole half season. They did nothing with it.
excitement he showed when he heard about it. You know, like.
But they did that in the first episode. And then he looked after Kattegat.
Well, he had to though.
I know, but I wanted him to go on the adventure then.
But he's going on it. He's going on it.
He's going on it. And
He cut his hair though.
He did cut his hair.
His hair's so fucking awesome though.
I know. Yeah, you always have to cut your hair at some point. Ragnar cut his hair, Bjorny cut his hair, I've cut my hair. You cut your hair?
They all have the same haircut though too.
Yeah, I did. Jasper has that haircut kind of now.
There was that, yeah,
but
like
he will cut it eventually. Everyone cuts their hair.
There's that moment where Ivar, I swear, I don't know what he says, it's so rushed, but I swear he said, King Alfred, come with me.
Yeah, perhaps I'll cut it in here.
There is a certain chemistry
Oh yeah, no, they had a
between
relationship.
those two.
Yeah.
So it would almost be like they're in the middle of a battle or something.
Well, it should, if it functions correctly, mirror Ragnar and King Egbert. Because you get the scene in the final season 4 where Ragnar and Egbert are bouncing off each other, talking about religion and philosophy, and it's like, oh, this is so great.
Oh my god, I love that.
Yeah, some of that dialogue and acting is the best Vikings in my opinion. And then you got Ivar locked up and Alfred playing chess with him while that's all happening. So you got like the Viking side and then the fucking
Christian
side. So yeah, they shouldn't just be like, I fucking hate him. It should be like a complex relationship where they can relate to each other's like.
But is it going to be like that or is it just going to be Warzone?
I don't know. They only have 10 episodes. We'll see what happens. The point is, we totally checked out during this season, and we kind of fucked up the reviews because normally I review every episode, and I was like, we'll just review 2 episodes for one episode. And then last episode, Jasper and I
as
didn't
good
even
as it
review it.
looks,
Yeah.
it'll be in every episode then.
Oh, even if it's good or bad, it's the last 10 episodes. You, Steve, Jasper, and I will sit down and review every episode as it comes out.
Do you want to do like a holy shit crazy quadruple review for the final episode?
I do.
That would be amazeballs.
4 people. Thank you for watching. Really hope you guys liked. So in the comments, all the facts on how. But thank you.
Bjorny.
Bjorny, mate.
Bjorny.